Hello Taurus, welcome to your May 2021 general reading. Thanks for joining me. This is for Sun and Rising signs. If love pops up, we'll talk about it. If not, this is more about the general energies of the month. For my love readings, be sure to check out my channel for those. So general readings here for Sun and Rising Taurus, my bulls. For the month of May 2021, please Spirit guides. For Taurus, I've been meditating on your energy. And let's take a look here, Taurus. I'm also going to pull some oracle cards. So let's get started with that. I want to start with, let's do shadows and light. Haven't used this one for a while, Taurus. I feel called towards it. So Taurus, the message for Taurus, what does Taurus need to hear? Please, Spirit Guides, for the month. Oh, you're a little early for trick-or-treating. It's only May, Taurus. What's going on here? No, actually what I get from this is visits. I feel that this is visits. Now, it could be visitors to your home. It could be that you're visiting another person's home. I do get it, it's home related. So I don't feel that this is like going out to another location. I do feel that this is about visitors. So we'll see where that goes. Let's take a look, Taurus. I'm going to get another oracle for you from, this is a new one that I have. First time I'm using this one. It's the Through the Eyes of the Soul deck. So let's take a look. The message here for Taurus. What is the general energy around Taurus, please? The general energy around Earth sign Taurus, please, for the month of May. Please show me the general. Okay, I'm going to take that first one that popped out. Find the middle ground. Compromise. Okay. So it seems like you've had some kind of falling out with a... it could be a love, it could be a family member, a friend. And it does feel like either you are visiting this person or they're coming to where you are to sort things out. Yeah, finding the middle ground, compromise. There seems to be something that requires some kind of mediation. Okay, I'm getting that. And let's get your spirit animal for the month. How should Taurus approach this month, please, Spirit Guides? How should Taurus approach this month? How should Taurus? Okay, let's take that first one. The rhino, the rhinoceros. Okay, moderation. And that's interesting because we have this general energy around you of needing to get along and needing to try to get along at least with other people this month. So the rhino, let's talk about him for a moment if I can. Now ordinarily you think a rhino charges and they're very aggressive kinds of beasts. But this is speaking about moderation and the need to seek moderation in all things, to find the middle path. Okay, again, we've got a second card here which speaks about finding the middle path. Not everything is an extreme choice of black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to take it to an extreme may not be. Okay, there is an energy of leaving behind whatever isn't needed anymore. Now we have the Hindu god of fire here. He's riding a rhino with a horn so large it clears the path for all. It's said that he's the source of all passion and fire in the world, and this fire can either burn for good or be out of control. Yeah, fire can purify, of course, regeneration, but it can also destroy. There's an energy around fire, of course, that gives rise to jealousies, rage, destroys relationships until they are ash. This kind of fire can literally burn things down, quite literally. The feeling around this is to seek balance, Okay, so it's either you that's firing or another person. There's some jealousy here, guys. I do get jealousy, rage. Goodness, let's see. I'm going to pull over the overall energy. Six of Wands. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Judgment in reverse. Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse. There's that jealousy, guys. The Fool. Hierophant in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. My goodness. And the Emperor. Wow. Taurus. What on earth? Taurus. Okay. Now, what I'm getting here is I do see bullying and jealousy. There is an innocent party here and someone who isn't so innocent. There's also a third party. Now, I am getting scapegoating energy as well, Taurus. Now, it could be you that is being scapegoated here. It could be, for some of you, I have to say, it may have been you've scapegoated someone else, and this is some kind of aftermath of that. Yeah, that won't be for everyone, of course. You'll know. It's a general reading. But let me start here, because this card of out trick-or-treating, we're here, it says. It feels like, as I said earlier, a visit. Somebody that's going to come and shed light. You know, we have this jack-o'-lantern here. I do feel that this is about shedding light. So something that was previously hidden, someone was perhaps in the dark, something's going to come out. There's going to be communication. Something's going to come out. Now, I do feel like there was some kind of scapegoating or manipulation that's gone on here, guys. I hope it wasn't you. For the majority of you, it will be somebody who's done that to you. And this is someone who now wants to negotiate with you, Taurus. Yeah. Six of Wands. Well, of course, it is about who wins, right? But I'm getting this very strong energy of this could go either way. It depends. It depends on whether someone here is defensive and fights fire with fire, the rhinoceros, because I do feel whoever's coming in here with the communication is very fiery, very fired up about something, very passionate, but in a very negative way. I get jealousy, a jealous rage. And this person is communicating because there's jealousy here, there's envy and anger. So if you meet that kind of energy with the same, I do feel like this could potentially be quite explosive, but right in the center of this fire energy is this very cool energy. Cooler heads prevail. Often winning doesn't mean who takes up the sword and slays. You know, we have the energy here of the Archangel Michael, and he has this sword which is pointed downwards here. It's actually not penetrating this dragon at the bottom. If you see that, he's not slaying the dragon. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of honesty. It's not a sword of battle. So I do feel that this is about communicating truth, honesty. If there's any kind of manipulation tactics, somebody here who's manipulating it in order to come out to be someone who appears to be in a top position. It feels like manipulation that goes wrong. Somebody here who's trying to manipulate or bully in order to get their way. There's a feeling here of wanting to be validated, saying, I win, I win. That other person is wrong, I win. That's not really going to get you far here, Taurus, if that is you. This is about negotiating, coming to a compromise, speaking the truth, yes, but not trying to manipulate or scapegoat another in order to make yourself appear bigger in some way. Okay, because I think that that's what's happened here is someone has manipulated or scapegoated an individual who was innocent, created some kind of jealousy. I get like a third-party jealousy kind of energy here. I get a number of different energies in this reading. I do feel that there's two females. One is completely innocent, and I feel that that person is just going about their own business, unaware of this manipulation or this scapegoating. Now, they could be aware, but they don't, there's an energy here of someone who can't do anything about it, and so is just kind of moving on, doesn't want to get involved. I do feel that that's one person here. Could be you, Taurus, could be another. Yeah, it's someone who's, I feel like this is the original scapegoat. This is the person who was used to create jealousy in another. Okay. If this is a work situation, let me give you an example of how this could go down. This could be someone who is very accomplished in your work environment. A boss type figure or an entrepreneurial figure, Queen of Wands. Someone who has the limelight and is attracting haters, is attracting people who want to bring them down from that pedestal. It feels like that. And could be spoken about or judged negatively in order to do so. But this person is innocent. I do get innocence here. This person hasn't done anything to warrant this other than be successful. It's that, in Australia we call it the tall poppy syndrome. When someone achieves success, other people around them, you think, are going to say, yay for you. Not always the case. Not always the case. And I feel like, Taurus, if this is you, you've attracted some haters because of your success in your work. I feel it is work-related. You could be an influencer of some kind. You have some kind of prominent role. But this is the person who's been scapegoated, I feel. Used to, or somehow as incited jealousy in another person, which I feel is this individual here, Taurus. I've got them coming up as the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is someone who doesn't feel good about themselves. I get insecurity around this individual. So seeing someone else succeed is going to bring out this person's, I get jealous kind of rage and negative judgment. I get this person as someone who could potentially gossip, do some kind of damage, possibly in the workplace. I don't even feel it's behind someone's back. I feel like this is out in the open. I feel like this person is out there. They're not holding back. They're not a shy type of person. This is someone who will not hesitate in speaking their mind. It's the truth as they see it. My spirit guide is saying it's the truth as they've been told. Okay. My spirit guide has just said that this person has been told what they think is the truth. I feel it's about someone, another female, possibly in the workplace or in your friends group. This could even be a family situation where there is some kind of rivalry here. But one person here is not interested. One of this feminine energy is not interested in the rivalry. They couldn't care less. They're too busy. They're too busy going about their work. They're working hard on their job, their career, their business. They seem to be achieving some kind of success here, which is creating disharmony with this particular person here. Okay. Judgment in reverse. Well, I do feel like this is somebody casting judgment on another that is very harsh in nature. I do get bullying here, guys, bullying. Somebody, almost like, it feels like somebody who comes charging in. I feel like this Queen of Cups energy is someone who comes charging into the room without even knocking, and they'll just come barging in. I get that kind of person here in some kind of jealous rage. They may even come like knocking at the door, wanting to talk. And if this could be like your office door, or it could even be your home. But this person is oblivious, I feel, to how their success has negatively... It seems ridiculous, because it feels like something that has been put out there has incited negativity and rage in another person, and it's not anything that this individual has done. I see them as innocent in this situation, and that could be you, Taurus. Yeah, you haven't put yourself out there as being above this person. No, it's how they are feeling about themselves that is causing this situation. And I do feel like there is a male energy here who is seeking dominance by putting down another female. I do get scapegoating energy. There's King of Wands in reverse. Now this could be Aries. We've got the Emperor here as well. Or it could even be Taurus as well. Hierophant in reverse. Now this is someone who has some kind of position of authority. This Emperor character. Taurus, I feel like this person has some kind of authority to rule, to make a judgment, to pass judgment. Somebody who's passing judgment, this Emperor. And it could be in the workplace. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. It could be in an institution, a corporation. Somebody here who is very harsh, judgmental, and critical. Yeah, this is someone who has a very strict idea of how things are to be in this work environment, and they will not put up with anything that goes against that. Rules. This person makes the rules. I get kind of a dictatorial kind of energy around this person, but it's because they have a position of authority. This could be a boss or a father figure. Taurus. So the upshot of this, my goodness, wow, let's take a look. Truth will come out. That's pretty obvious. I feel like the truth is going to come out here. The truth is going to come out. That somebody who was scapegoated and used as a tool to make someone jealous, or that's had the effect, or someone having the appearance of achieving success here has brought out jealousy in another, and they're trying to bring down this successful person, or the person that they view as having this success. By bullying, I get bullying, casting aspersions. I get like a bully, and this person here I think has a bully pulpit. They have some kind of position of authority where they can speak out. I get like public kind of energy, blaming, shaming, speaking out publicly. They have some kind of position here where they can have that power. You know, the bully pulpit. I feel that this is the person who has the bully pulpit. And that's a term, guys, if you're unfamiliar. I think it was one of the US presidents, early ones, who coined the phrase for that particular office. It's an office of hierarchy where one can pursue their own agenda. And that's what I'm seeing here. A male energy that has a position of authority and they're pursuing their own agenda. So Taurus, it seems like this person here doesn't really like you, and if they get any word by this Queen of Cups in reverse about you that may or may not be true, I feel like this person is pursuing their own agenda and they don't seem to like you anyway, so they're just going to run with it. I get that they're going to be quite happy to have received this information because they don't seem to like you, this individual here, this boss. I do get male, but it can of course be female. Taurus, my goodness, how are you going to get out of this? Well, my spirit guide is saying you can't meet fire with fire here. You're going to have to speak your truth, make sure that you're honest to all of the parties involved here, including the person that has been scapegoated and is innocent in all of this. They need to be told the truth so that they're aware of this situation, which they may not be aware of, is what I'm getting with this Fool and Page of Pentacles. They may not be aware that this is happening. This seems like someone who's been used. I feel like used to incite jealousy with this person. It's worked, but I feel like now this individual is in some kind of jealous rage. This Queen of Cups character, I do have it as a female, but it could be male. It's someone who's reacting in a very dramatic way. I get a drama starter, someone who is instigating trouble, stirring the pot. And I feel like this person has now become a problem because it seems like they are impacting other relationships around Taurus, including this person who's been scapegoated, which may or may not be you. And they seem to be causing problems in with someone who has a position of authority around you, which could be a boss or someone who has power and influence, who can influence your work or your work situation, Taurus. It's all to do with public reputation here, and someone here who has tried to build up their own status by inciting this kind of jealousy between two females here, one of which is not even interested. The truth's going to come out. The truth is going to come out here, Taurus. I do get that. How is this going to play out? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to get a card from the Spellcasting Oracle. Let's see, Taurus. Oh, that one's fallen on the floor. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, guys. That was the card of forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness. Forgiveness appears to be the key. So let's read from the book on that. It's time to set yourself free from hurt, anger, and betrayal, and to let go. Be kind, forgive yourself, and give yourself permission to be forgiven. Okay. You may have to, Taurus, if this is you that's manipulated a situation between two individuals and has created this kind of one being attacked by the other, then I do feel that you may have to seek forgiveness by the person who's been scapegoated, but you may have to wait for this person to forgive you. I get that. Others may be reeling from your actions. Or you could be a target of judgment, shaming, or disapproval. Okay. If this is you who has been scapegoated here, Taurus, soothe your wounded heart by radiating love out to those who have injured you. Difficult to do. It's not giving them permission for bad behavior, but rather heals your hurts instead. Yeah. Resentment is a prison door that harbors emotional distress, while forgiveness holds the key to freedom. So make peace with the pain as you release attachment to the situation and move on. Yeah. That's the way to succeed here. If you're the person that's been scapegoated, rather than... I feel if somebody is coming to you, the person that has done this, if they're coming to you asking for forgiveness, I feel like you have to listen to them. If they're coming to you with the sword of truth and justice there, wanting to do the right thing, hear them out and then forgive, but not for them, for yourself, so that you can ultimately be successful here and carry on with your life. I feel like that whoever that person is, it could be you, Taurus, it could be the person who's done this to you. I do get that. For some, this is a Taurus that is doing this, that's manipulating these two people. That Taurus is going to get the comeuppance. Absolutely. This person is going to met out the justice. This individual here. If it's you that's been scapegoated, played up to incite jealousy in another by this masculine energy, I do feel, then the best way that you can achieve victory is to not engage with this, to not get involved, to not bring yourself down to this level, and to move on, to disengage, let it go, and to move on, to forgive these people for what they've done here. Goodness. Everything, the thing is, everything's going to come out. Everything's going to come out here. It's going to be very visible what this manipulative person has done. How they've manipulated the situation to make them appear to be more successful, to be better than another person. All of that is going to come out. Now I'll give you the spell incantation with this card of forgiveness. On a Sunday evening during a waning gibbous moon, place some paper, a pen and a bowl of water in front of you. Hold an Apache Tears crystal to your heart, face west and say, crying a river, emotional flow, harboring hurts, it's time to let go. Hard to forget when treated that way, release and be healed upon this Sunday. Damage is done, never to relive. Write down the names of whom to forgive. Place paper in water, holding it down. Picture their actions and watch them drown. Apache tears promote liberty. Forgiveness granted, now be free. Place the paper in the bowl, then the crystal to hold the paper down. Now say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Yeah, you don't have to be the victim here. Seek peace of mind. Look to the future. Remain positive. If you've been the person that's been scapegoated here, you're completely innocent in this. There's nothing for you to do other than let this go. Taurus, the other people that are involved here, I feel like there's going to be some kind of comeuppance there. It's not for you to met out the justice. I feel like it's karma, and they will get their karma. You will come out on top here. You will be seen for the innocent person that you are. it's interesting because, as we know, not everyone who is treated negatively and is innocent is ultimately, I get, vindicated. But in your case, I feel that that's exactly what's going to happen. You will be vindicated. You will be vindicated and shown to be innocent in this situation. Because I feel like the person who has perpetrated this manipulation will need to step up and speak the truth. Why will they do that? Because it's the right thing to do. And I do feel it's because also I feel like they will be pressured to do that. I get pressured to do that, possibly by this person who has the bully pulpit. Interesting. I'm going to get one more card here, guys. Let's see. I want to get, I normally don't do this, but for this reading, because it's so intricate, I want to get one from the surrender cards. What needs to be surrendered here, Spirit Guides? What needs to be surrendered? What needs to be surrendered? What needs to be surrendered here, Spirit Guides? Yeah. And if you're the person who's seeking forgiveness from this person who was scapegoated, I feel like you may have to wait a little bit. Yeah, surrender to silence. You may have to wait a little bit to receive the forgiveness if you're the person here who's asking for it. You may have to let this person heal. Because this feels quite harsh. I do get this innocent person, this person who was scapegoated. Whatever is going to come out about them, I feel it has the power to harm this person in some way. Now, I don't feel that ultimately they're going to be harmed. Why do I feel that? Well, I feel it's because this person knows that they haven't done anything wrong. They know that they are the innocent party here and they're not going to engage with this bullying that seems to be happening around them. Yeah, and I do feel this vindication. Whoever's being bullied here is going to be vindicated. Whoever has manipulated this situation, the truth is going to come out. That's what I'm getting here, guys. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this, Taurus. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, you can also purchase directly at my Etsy shop. The link for that is down below. Thank you to my podcast listeners on Apple, Amazon, and Spotify. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for more readings, including love readings, guys. So please do check that out. More information may be involved. If this is a love situation where there's been scapegoating and someone here who's been used to make another jealous and incite some kind of jealous rage here, feel free to check out the love readings on my channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're watching here on YouTube. Love to have you if you're a newcomer. And thank you to my loyal watchers. I couldn't do this without you guys. Leave me a comment down below, Taurus. Let me know how you're doing. And I wish you all the very best. Thanks again, Taurus.